Hey Reese, welcome to the panel. What's popping? You got a question, comment? Yeah, no doubt. You got a question, comment, or smoke. What's popping?
Yeah, I just been in the chat this whole time, but yeah, my point is, I think Love made an incredibly good point. The way, because she kind of exposed y'all niggas. She really exposed y'all niggas. Because a lot of y'all niggas, I live in New York, so I see this a lot. A lot of y'all niggas be having these studs and these dykes in y'all circles, in y'all friend groups. I go to the club with them, try to pick up girls with them. So y'all niggas, y'all just as complicit as these females, because y'all condone it. I condone this whole LGBT movement, and y'all always want to try to put it on the women. No, y'all do the same thing. I do the same thing because you have them in your friend groups and in your circles. So if you have them in your circles, that means you condone it. And like, come on, like I feel like they're just as like studs and trans men. They're just as a detriment to the community as trans women are, because everything affects everything. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's an island.
Are you saying where you live at, you niggas be hanging out with the studs and y'all go to the club together?
No, not me, but I know niggas that do that. I know niggas that got studs.
That's the weird thing, though. That's the weird thing, Reese. You only know niggas that do that. Why do you know them niggas? You don't hang out with them niggas? You just be watching them niggas? You Facebook friends with them niggas? Or like how do you just know them niggas?
Because I'm around them. I know them. Like I know them.
You around them. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at? You around them niggas, huh? But when they ready to go to the club, you just don't go.
No, but I don't have personal lesbian best friends. I don't have that.
I don't like, because that energy, you got the wrong energy for the right nigga. So you said y'all niggas doing X, Y, and Z, but you wasn't talking to us. You just talking about generally, like niggas be doing that type of shit.
I'm just talking about in general. I'm talking about in general.
All right. Let me apologize. I'm sorry, Reese. I'm not
talking about you specifically. I'm not trying to say you specifically. I'm saying in general, niggas in the hood be having studs best friends. Like they be hanging out with them and everything. Like, so we can't act like just women are just out here just having gay best friends and hey yes bitch. No, they not just doing. We doing the same shit on the opposite end.
You preach it, Reese. You preach.
We doing the same shit. We doing the same shit on the opposite end. So we can't just act like it's one sided. No, both of us are complicit in the same degenerate culture. Both sides are complicit.
So, Mr. Reese, I do have a question for that, sir. Is that like a subset of men who do that particularly, or is that general, or
it's a good portion of the urban black community, male community. A good portion of us have lesbian friends. A good portion of us.
And Reese, you saying that perpetuates the same issues?
Of course it does. Because you know what it does? It breeds competition. Because it's not about you. It's not about you taking their style or biting from them. They're sharing your same pool of women. They're sharing your same pool. So that means that they're the same woman that you're trying to get. They're trying to get. And a lot of times they're more successful than you. A lot of times. So we can't deny that.
And so, Reese, because you think women are that fluid, like they could like a girl or a boy in any given day?
Come on, Ham. Is that a question, Ham? Is that really a question? Is that really a question? Come on now.
Shit like that.
You know damn well. If Young M.A. pulled it right now to your girl's house, you're not saying she would go off with Young M.A.? She got a Bugatti and a chain and shit.
Reese, I agree with him on that.
Shit like that.
And you on that point. However, do those women end up going back to men?
A lot of them do. So but that's my point. That is my point. They share the same pool of women as straight men do. So that's a problem. That's a problem.
I agree with that. But what I'm saying is that after the woman, she's fluid. I was feeling this other girl. She had the style. She had the whatever it is. Do those women typically go back to heterosexual males, or do they just be like, you know what? I'm open to all women now. Because I think
a lot of them switch back and forth because I'm sure Q can attest to this. There's a lot of straight women that's never been with a woman before, and now they're with a dyke or they're with a stud. I'm sure Q can attest to that. She probably knows that.
I agree. But to that point, I'm asking. Let me ask this: when they go back and they decide I'm going to be dealing with women now, is it that they fetishize women? Do you really want a man though? And that's where
I feel like a lot of studs are like a lot of studs are caricatures. They're caricatures of black men. So if they could just deal with a stud and not deal with an actual man, it's kind of easier for them. You know what I mean? A lot of studs are simps. A lot of them are simps because they have to be. They have to be.
What I'm saying though is that
they don't have dick, so they have to be simps. So a lot of times they find it easier to just go with them.
Let me finish. What I'm saying is that when they decide, okay, I'm playing around now, I'm bleeding food or whatever the case is, do men still feel like in those moments, aside from that, at the end of the day, you're still not a man. You're still coming back to me. That's what I'm asking.
Wait, say that again?
So when women decide, there's a group of men and then there's a stud in the group and they decide, okay, I'm going to deal with you. I may have had a good time, so now I'm going to open up my pool to other studs, right? But eventually, those women go back to being with men. So I think that's where
that's not 100%. That's not 100% certain. That's not 100% certain. And even if that's true, they're still sharing your same pool of women. Even if it's just for the moment, they're still sharing your same pool of women. Even if they go back to men, they're still sharing your same pool. Get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but you just keep talking, so I can't finish what I'm saying. So it's
all
fine.
Right, go ahead.
I'm done. I'm tired.
So I'm gonna lend. So and actually I'm gonna ask Nay this, but I believe a lot of women that do, go with the studs or the doms, it's because the emotional capacity, the emotional support that a woman can lend. And, women have been through the ringer with men and can't find that emotional aptitude or that emotional, compatibility with men. And so they find that in women. And so they don't necessarily maybe not go back, but they go there initially for the emotional capacity, right?
And a lot of these women already have children already. Mm-hmm. That's the sad part. A lot of these women that turn lesbian already have children. So they're raising their children they're raising their children in this nonsense.
Right.
Okay. One, I'm gonna answer. I want to answer that. No, I don't go back and forth. And Alex, I'm not Alex. I'm sorry, Love. You are absolutely right. It is for the emotional connection because as Tiffany Haddish said, a lot of my niggas was bitches anyway. And so I got with.
And a lot of y'all niggas a lot of y'all niggas are just studs with beards. To be honest with you, a lot of y'all. That's why y'all got stud friends because you see them as equals to you.
So let me.
So that's why a lot of y'all got stud friends.
Let me interject real quick. Reese said a lot of shit, right? And the most powerful shit he said, you niggas glossed over. But I agree with you in these two parts, and it's gonna be number one. You said just now, a lot of these niggas is studs with beards. It takes a real man to actually say that about other men.
It's the truth.
I be trying to get that point across. There's a lot of niggas in their soft girl era.
Word up. Word.
To that point about studs being simps, I can't speak for studs because I don't identify as that.
But you know some studs though. You know some studs.
I could definitely see it. I could definitely.
You know some studs. Yeah. So you know straight women that turned gay and that went with a stud before. You know that. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you know straight women that's never been with a woman before and now they're gay. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know some.
Never been with a woman yet and turned gay.
But you know some though. You know some.
I'm with one, but I don't be
exactly. And you're with one, so come on,
Reese. Let me break it down to you though. The niggas that you talking about be with the gays more than me, so we just have to make that clear. All right, so I can't speak to a lot of that. Respect.
We know a lot of straight women that mess with studs now that never been with a woman before, and now they have first experience with a woman. Now they're married, they're married to a stud with 3 kids.
But that's
we all know
more like your anecdotal experience than mine is what I'm trying to say. Because I don't be in the mix like that.
Yeah, but you're in the community, so I'm sure you know some females like that.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm telling you.
So the only thing I would say to Reese and what he's saying is that I would put numbers to what it is you're saying.
Hold on, Kev. You said a lot of shit. Hold on, let me land. Because you was doing a lot. Hold on, let me land. And then there was something else that Reese said earlier too about these damn. Yeah, everybody talk so fucking much. But you said something else where you called the niggas out And these niggas glossed over it. I so wish I remembered what you said.
I think I said a lot of niggas be having stud friends, best friends and shit. And we just always complain about women having gay best friends, but we do the same shit.
No, okay, now I remember.
We do the exact same shit.
You said that studs was competition for men.
Yes, they're competition. And we act like they're not, but they are. Because we be seeing some badass chicks.
That energy comes across in the comments when a lot of the niggas, and you may be one of them, speak in the comments. That energy comes across like women are competition for y'all, which is sad. But the niggas up here earlier tried to defend that there is no competition.
Because a lot of niggas have ego. A lot of niggas have ego and they're in denial. That's why.
And that's what I was saying earlier. They were speaking from an egotistical place. So I'm glad that.
But when we see a stud like Young and May with a badass chick, fat ass, fat tees and everything, we don't want to say anything. And we act like they're not a competition. Yes, they are competitions. Yes, they are.
Q. Well, let me just say this. I fuck way more women than you have.
Don't come at me. Come at him.
Well, but that don't mean anything. Hey, that don't mean anything.
What I'm saying is, y'all saying competition. There's enough whores to go around. So I'm not looking at even other niggas. You're thinking in an abundance mindset. What? Yeah, exactly. But you saying competition, right? I'm just saying that there's women for me.
You don't bring sand to the beach.
There's women for other men. And there's women for studs. Some like these. The women out here.
That is a problem.
But that's it. But what I'm saying is, y'all acting like it's ego. It's just life. It's just
sharing the same pool of women. You're sharing the same pool of women.
But let me clarify. Let me clarify. There's niggas like you, and then there's bitch ass niggas like him who can't get chicks. So we would be considered competition for him. And that's women in general who mess with women. In any capacity. That's what I'm saying. So
all right. So okay. So Reese is saying. So Reese, you saying the men that are in a soft girl era, they suffering from these consequences of having stud friends, quote unquote, and things of that nature.
I'm saying you can't throw stones when you live in a glass house. He's saying women be having flaming ass gay friends, and they're destroying the community. We're doing the exact same shit on the opposite end. We have these masculine ass dyke friends, and we acting like we're not supporting the LGBT agenda. Yes, we are. But when you have them in your circle, you're condoning it. You're sending a message. You're condoning it.
I understand your point.
What'd you say?
That you're speaking about a competition to you when it comes to finding a chick.
I'm not saying personally. I'm just saying in general. You don't bring sand to the beach. You don't bring sand to the beach. You have enough sand already.
You going hard though, because what I'm hearing from you is fuck studs. I hate them bitches because they get in my way.
I don't like nobody in the LGBT community. Not gay men, not studs, not lesbians, not nobody.
Because
they all need to go to hell.
Because why you up here having this conversation?
I'm making a point because I'm making a point how y'all just gloss over what men are doing, and you always want to point fingers at women. No, men are doing the exact same thing.
But then you just said that you have friends that hang out with other studs too. So then aren't you guilty by association because they're your friends too?
But I don't hang out with the studs personally though. But I just know that they have. Friends. I just know in their circles they have some studs in their circles. That's it.
Dude, you know what it sounds like?
But then they're still your friends too. You're still guilty by association. You had a girl that
you really, really wanted to bag, and a stud came in and copped.
Okay, see, this is the problem. This is ayo. See, this is the problem. Why are you gonna turn into that? I'm making a good conversation. I'm bringing up good examples. And I just a stud probably took your girl. Why you always jumping to that conclusion?
Because of how you sound, my nigga. Do you hear yourself?
How I sound. So basically, so what are you saying I should sound like? No, accept everybody. Everybody's good. Everybody,
huh? Cause not him, Mr. White, and I'm pretty sure Kev would never say that a stud woman is their competition.
Listen to what I said. No. Okay, listen to what I said. I said that they're a competition because they're sharing your same pool of women. I'm not saying specifically me. I'm not. No. I'm not making it personal to me. I'm just saying when they share your same pool of women, they're gonna be a competition by default. Just by default.
So what simp energy do you have that you are sharing chicks with simp energy? Because they're saying they don't have that problem. Because in their circle, they got a certain a demographic of women. They got a certain pick of women. You're not in that number, my nigga. So what is going on with you?
This is the low IQ. This is the low IQ shit I was talking about. We need some white people on this panel. We need some white people on this panel. We need some white people on this panel. This is the low IQ shit.
White people have high IQs because they're white.
Y'all niggas have these low IQ talking points. Low IQ.
You feel a way if you were dealing with a woman and she decides, you know what, I'm leaving you and I'm about to go be with a woman? Would you not feel a way? Would that not hurt your ego as a man? Please sit here and lie.
Wait, you talking to me? You talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Yes or no? Would that not hurt your ego? Yes or no?
It wouldn't hurt any man's ego. Wouldn't hurt any man's ego.
I'm asking about you.
Of course it would. Of course it would.
Okay.
But what's your point? What's your point?
Okay, so to that then, would they not then be your competition then?
I said men in general, they're our competition.
I'm not talking about
just me personally. You're making it personal.
So if this is the case, then why would you have it be a blow to your ego then?
Well, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. If a woman, listen. Actually, listen. Stop talking and listen. If I'm the man I need to be, right? If I'm the man I'm supposed to be, why would my woman even think about leaving me for some dyke in some jeans and a fitted hat? Why would she even think about that? If I'm the man I'm supposed to be, why would my woman even think about doing that?
It just is what it is.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why it would be a blow to my ego, because I would think to myself, I'm not the man I'm supposed to be. If she could do that.
So Reese, do you have a woman now?
I was just about to ask that.
No, I actually got out of a relationship like last year.
It shows.
And then she probably gonna go with a stud.
This is why we need white people on this panel. We need some white people on this panel. This is the low IQ shit I'm talking about.
Right. You said that. So what's your next point?
So he's upset
because only they know how to have good conversations. They know how to have good conversations and good debates and good faith. Not just low blow attacks.
Did you guys finish all your points?
We're not saying what you want to hear, so we have low IQs.
Talking all this hatred.
Right.
Because you jump. Maybe a stud stole your girl, nigga. That has nothing to do with the conversation.
So
this is what I'm actually saying.
You have some type of vitriol. You have vitriol for lesbians, clearly, and all gays.
Right.
I said for every. This is why you're hearing what you want to hear. I said everybody in the LGBT community. I don't like everybody. Listen to what I'm saying. Actually, listen to what I'm saying. I didn't single out lesbians. I did not single out lesbians. I said everybody. The L's, the G's, the T's, everybody.
You would have heard what I said. Because I definitely just went through everybody. You stopped that lesbian. That's you and your
no, because that's the point I'm making. No, because I'm only touching what love said. No, I'm only touching. I'm touching what love said. See, we need some white folks. Y'all niggas too stupid.
All right. Hold on a second. So by default, if women are fluid in their sexuality, then it would be competition if there are studs or lesbians around women by default.
Yes, because you don't bring sand to the beach. You don't bring sand to the beach. Now,
that's my point. I'm not making it personal. Here's the other point.
I think he's gonna make everything personal.
We don't feel so. There's a caliber of man that doesn't feel that threat because it's not real competition. Like you said, Reese, they don't have penises, so they have to simp by default. I don't care,
but they're winning. A lot of times they're winning.
Okay, that's fair.
Women love simps. Women love simps.
But you know, sex feel better without a condom. So imagine a rubber penis, right? So that's how.
I don't know about that. But a lot of women say they can't orgasm.
You have sex without a condom, so you know the difference between a condom and.
I'm saying a lot of women say they can't orgasm by just penetration. So I don't know about that.
By just penetration, that's fair, right? But just as a point,
you got to ask the woman that.
Those things are solid. But what Q said is key. The men that are having trouble are threatened, right? So is it safe to say that all men aren't threatened by the stud dynamic?
The problem is a lot of men have an abundance mindset, especially the niggas that get girls. A lot of them are blind to everything. They're just stupid in general.
Well, so what makes them stupid or inept if
because they're living in their own bubble? They're living in a bubble.
But why do they have
girls? And so I'm not affected.
So this is where it gets. This is what happens when you say they're stupid. Now you're going to get pushback. That's going to be more personal. That's going to say, why are those men stupid? Because they're not worrying about the bubble that you have to deal with. Like that's how people. That's how somebody's going to reply.
So why are we worried about trans issues and trans women? Why are we worried about that?
Well, we're having a conversation, but also we're having a conversation.
We're having a conversation. That's my point. We're having a conversation
about a topic, but also nobody said to use the term.
Why are we talking about anything?
Right?
Why are we talking about anything?
Cis,
they don't affect anybody. Why are we talking about anything?
Cisgender women right, didn't call the trans woman stupid or vice versa because they don't have the same experience. So if you use terminology like that, you're going to get rebuttals that you don't want because you just want to have a general conversation.
Okay, Ham. Why don't all of us just live in a bubble? Don't talk about any issues and just be quiet. Why don't we just do that? Why?
Well, no,
why are we on YouTube talking about having conversations like this? Why?
No, what I'm saying is,
Reese,
remember how you said the guy who gets a lot of women because he has, what was the mindset?
Everybody should just mind their business.
No. What was it, Reese? You said he has a when he gets a lot of women. What was the mindset?
An abundance mindset.
Abundance mindset because he doesn't have that issue. But why call him stupid because he doesn't have that issue?
No, okay. When I said stupid, let me rephrase that. I mean ignorant. A lot of them are ignorant because they get pussy, so then they're not affected by other stuff that happens in the society. Yeah. In the society, about as far as the alphabet community and all that, they're not affected because they get pussy anyway.
Yeah, it's a privilege.
So a lot of them don't even care.
Yeah, it's a privilege to it, right?
Exactly. So that's my point. That's my point.
Reese,
just because they get pussy, that don't mean that it's not.
I understand your point. Listen close. I understand your point, right? But if you want to have an intelligible conversation, you can't say things like "them niggas is stupid."
Okay, I use the wrong terminology.
That's fair. No, I'm just. But you see what I'm saying? Because if you,
I mean, they're ignorant. A lot of them are ignorant. Or they just don't care.
They don't care.
They're jaded. They're jaded.
Yeah. Well, no. I think ignorant is probably better, right? Because they don't know. They don't know what it's like to be fighting for scraps.
Well, that's not, well. Okay, so just because you're not fighting for scraps, does that mean it's not affected in the society that you live in?
I think that people should help other people, but like you said, they don't know how it feels, so that makes them ignorant.
So, but do you think they should be like that though?
I would have to think more through it. I think we all need to do a better job of helping.
Because in my opinion, why don't everybody just mind their business? Don't go on YouTube talking about LGBT stuff. Just let them live their lives. Why are we even on YouTube talking about this stuff? Why don't everybody just mind their business and live their life?
Well, because it crosses over.
So do you.
Yeah, because
so do you. That's why you.
Obviously, y'all saying I don't get pussy. That's why I'm affected by it. So why don't everybody who gets pussy just mind their business? Don't go on YouTube talking about this.
I didn't say you don't get.
Why you have these conversations on YouTube? If y'all all get pussy,
you're joining in the conversation.
Why are you watching it? You're watching it and participating.
Why is anybody having these conversations? All y'all niggas get pussy, so why have these conversations?
Because we have people like you that tune in every week and make comments about this.
All right, so y'all disingenuous. So y'all
come on here, Big Will. Come on here, Big Will. So
y'all disingenuous.
Reese, Will kicked you off.
You just knew him?
Nah. Here's the thing. Wait a second. I like how Reese delivering information. I like what he's saying. Some of it could be off.
Yeah, niggas get pussy. Just come on, mind your business, live your life.
But Reese, Will kicked you off for the dub. But if somebody pay it, you could definitely come on back up. This only for today.
I know how it works. I'll be
okay, my bad. Yeah, you always be here. You show wild love and all that.
He's a POVer.
Yeah, he
always. Yeah, it's all love. We just having conversations.
And Reese he ain't really one sided though. If you read his comments, he be going whatever.
I be going on men and women both. Because both are complicit.
Why I said a lot of the stuff I said when I started speaking, because you did say some real decent shit, but then you went off the deep end and said some dumb.
And we out.